Hello and welcome to Our Irish Life. It is a very rainy and blustery day here in Ireland today, but it is an Aldi day nonetheless, so we are going to have to brave the weather and get going to do our grocery shopping. So I'll take you along with me, we'll go through Aldi, I'll tell you the prices of each item along the way, do a quick browse through the middle aisles then after, and do the haul at the end with the total. So let's get going and see what we end up with today. Bananas $1.95, grapes $2.99, apples $2.99, carrots 75¢, eggs $2.29, beef mince $5.49, beef stir fry $3.99, chicken fillets $3.39, the sauce that must not be named 99¢, Mexican rice 79¢, chicken rice 79¢, and golden veg rice 79¢. Passata 62¢, lasagna sheets 65¢, 2 shepherd's pie mixes at 42¢ each, beef stock pots $1.59, and chicken stock pots $1.59. Tinned tomatoes 79¢, chicken soup 65¢, and another one, pancetta $1.99, mini meat stirs $2.49, ham slices $1.25, yollies $2.85, double delight yogurts $1.69, coleslaw 89¢, garlic slices $1.29, cheddar and mozzarella $2.09, cheese strings €3, cream cheese 99¢, butter $3.99, and another one, sour cream 89¢, whole milk $2.45, skimmed milk $1.25, cheese jalapeno bagels $1.99, croissants 2 packets at $2.29 each, dinner rolls $1.79, nail brushes $2.29, lemon drizzle cake $3.19, garlic and herb potato cubes $2.49, and another one, onion rings $1.69, steak pizza $3.29, freezer bags 89¢, baking paper 77¢, tropical blast $2.99 and a 90¢ deposit for the cans, same for the orange zero, water $3.29 and a €1.50 deposit for the bottle, pretzels $1.99, popcorn $1.99, apple juice $1.49, dark chocolate $2.29, hoops $2.19, smoked salmon $3.99, fruit and grain $1.49, and yogurt cereal bars $1.89. That was our trolley for today. I did add Nutella and a multi-pack of Haribo after this point that I had forgotten. Lots of lovely things in the middle aisles today. As per usual, they had some gorgeous picnic blankets for going out during the summertime. Plenty of solar lights as usual. They always change up their selection and they're all really lovely. Lots of different storage options, lunch boxes, water bottles, and like carry containers as well. They had these multi-pack of containers for like meal food prepping, which I thought was a really cool idea, and these lovely coloured bread bins. This candle here, which was pink rhubarb, it smelled absolutely divine. Also, they have lots of storage options for like putting in cupboards for storing plates. They had this festival trolley, which I thought was a great idea for carrying all the stuff you may need to bring with you. They had these absolutely enormous water bottles here in a variety of different colours, and some coolers for carrying picnics or food with you or whatever. They also had these beautiful wellies. I loved this green one with the daisies. I thought it was a really cute pattern. And also some tents for camping. We do need to get a new tent at some point. We do miss going camping, but this one would have been a little bit small for us. Lots of lovely outdoor lights again, some ones that look like hot air balloons, which were really cute, and sparklers as well. I loved those. They're all beautiful, nice and colourful as well. They also had some very sparkly ones here. They look like they're candle holders maybe, and these kind of light catchers, which were gorgeous. They also had these little wheel things that you can put under some heavy pots in the garden, which I thought was really handy rather than trying to lift them because they do get really heavy at times. All these cute little garden ornaments and these little paw print lights as well I thought were beautiful. Really love this solar outdoor lamp, such a good idea. They had some more practical things then, so they had lots of bed linen and they still had the mattress toppers. They're all in a lovely set of neutral colours, so it would suit anywhere. They had an air fryer microwave, never heard of one of these before. Lots of different things for exercising at home. So they had like yoga blocks, and they also had these muscle kind of rollers as well, just down here, and lots of different variety of mats to choose from as well. They also had lots of lovely options for like pool toys and these really cute goggles that had these kind of details on them like dragons and stuff like that, which I thought were really beautiful. These bubble blasters look like so much fun, and they also got in some of their paddling pools in a variety of different sizes and shapes, so that's great to see those. I used to love these when the kids had them, the little lawn mowers that shoot the bubbles. I also had some briquettes for the barbecue and some multi-purpose compost. Okay, so after braving the wind and the rain, we are back home and ready to do our haul. I'll just go do a quick run through and tell you what I'm going to use everything for. And let's start, I think, down this end. So we have the steak pizza is back again. I'm so happy. This is the best pizza. We're going through a bit of a phase of it right now. We couldn't get it for the last few weeks, so I'm delighted to see that back again for tonight. I got some orange and almond chocolate. My grandmother loves to have this with a cup of tea, so I just try and have some there for her. So we have chicken breast fillets. I am going to do chicken noodle soup as one of the dinners this week in the slow cooker, so that's what that is for. Beef mince and pancetta to make lasagna, and then the garlic bread slices to go with that. Then I have this beef stir fry meat here, and I also have these garlic and herb potato cubes. So with this, I normally make a lamb casserole, and it goes really, really nicely with those garlic and herb potatoes. Unfortunately, they didn't have lamb today, so we're going to give it a go with beef, see what happens. Then we have some butter and some yogurts, cheese strings, yollies, and mini meat stirs, kind of for kids' lunch options. And the butter I got 2 because I try and have one for baking and one for just normal use. This smoked salmon then, soft cheese and sour cream. I looked up a recipe online. I'm going to try and make a little kind of smoked salmon dip / spread sort of thing to go on bagels for my lunches this week, just as something different to have. Nail brushes here, we needed some of them for the bathrooms, just for people to give under their nails a clean. When you have kids in the house and they get outside and play a lot, it can get a lot of dirt under your nails, so that needs to be sorted. Then we have some eggs and some yogurt and fruit and grain bars. I just use these in the mornings for if I don't get a breakfast before I drop the kids to school. I just take it out with me along with a coffee. So then I have some ham and coleslaw for some sandwiches during the week. Then freezer bags, we were completely out of these, so I just needed to restock on them. Some rices for Owen's lunches. He just really likes to take these. I know they seem quite plain to other people, but that's what he enjoys, so that's what we got today. We got some baking paper, some carrots to go in both the lasagna and the casserole, some grapes, bananas and pink lady apples over here for some fruit options. I got a shepherd's pie mix. I do normally make my own sauces, but I just found one day when we threw together that lamb casserole, that was what really worked very nicely. So I'm going to try it with the beef today and see what happens, just to make a super easy, quick meal. Got some apple juice for the kids. The chicken soups there I will be putting into the slow cooker to make the chicken noodle soup. The chopped tomatoes and tomato passata will go into the lasagna. I also got some Tropical Blast and Orange Zero. It is going to be Rian's birthday now in a couple of weeks, so there's always something going on here. So I did get a few small bottles of water. I'm just going to pick up a few bits each week like I normally do for any events coming up, so that's what those are for. Lasagna sheets, because I was out of those the last time I made it. Some normal milk and some skimmed milk. A little jar of Nutella. Some chicken stock pots and beef stock pots, and then this guy. I don't know if you can see it properly. It just makes me smile every time I see it. It's so funny hearing different people's pronunciations of this sauce. So I have a completely different pronunciation to what Owen has. So I think at the end of this video, I might just, for a bit of a laugh, I might just get him to pronounce it and I'll pronounce it and see what you guys think. See who's more accurate, because it honestly just makes me smile all the time. It's just so funny. So let's keep going and I'll do that at the end of the video for you. So then over here we have some dinner rolls. That'll either be for lunches or to go with the chicken noodle soup. Some popcorn, the kids love to snack on this, and pretzels. Isla takes those in her lunches some days. I got some lemon drizzle cake. Again, my grandmother loves this with a cup of tea, so just to have a few options for her. And then I did get some cheese and jalapeno bagels this week. I had been trying to not have them for the past couple of weeks so I don't make myself sick on them, but I just want a bit of a change again this week. Croissants for the kids' lunches, and some hoops and some Haribo mix that I will put away in the cupboard for Rian's birthday. So that is it for the moment. So our total for today was €128.11. Okay, so we're gonna do the pronunciation of this sauce. Okay, you go first. What's your pronunciation?
Worcestershire.
And I call it Worcestershire sauce.
It's bullshit.
Owen! So what do you think, Isla?
Worcestershire.
Well done.
Well, hey, that's right.
Okay, what about you, Rian?
Read it.
Worcestershire.
Well done. It's a difficult one. So let us know what your opinion is. What do you think is the correct pronunciation? Or maybe we're all completely wrong. Thank you so much for joining us today, and we hope to see you again soon for more of Our Irish Life.